The Xbox account won't. Aw, thanks so much, Sammy. In the sheets now. Oh, much lovely. Thank you so much for being here.
Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations.
Aw. Much love, Ellie. And that sounds good, Vaya. You have a great night, Ellie. We'll pop in hardcore mode, only mode. I mean, if it were hardcore mode, you would have had to start over already because you died.
You will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Colony ship Hope found. Hope to be left at the edge of the colony. Yeah, it is, Miss Ariana. I'm so excited. How's the volume, y'all? Good, good. I love how janky this dude's stuff is. Phineas Vernon Wells, fugitive wanted by Halcyon Holdings.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever.
Oh, I hate that,
damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
There we go. Like 3 or 4 good indie games? That's a really good question, Alyssa. All right, so let's see who she is. I want her to be techie. So she's gonna have high intelligence. And that's medical and science. Let's see. Temperament, natural health regeneration. It also deals with engineering and science, or engineering and medical. So, is she a hardy person? Or is she not?
You'd need a navigational computer to find your temper. Let's hope the trip back to my lab is as easygoing as you are.
Wait.
You've got a once-in-a-generation mind.
No, I don't want her to be that heavy into intelligence. Crit damage makes you wet. So, you know, she does a lot of technical stuff, right? So, decent dexterity.
Your quick hands could get you hired by Sublight. Very low likelihood of explosive cell death.
Yeah, attack speed, ranged reload speed. Do we want to, though?
They must have been feeding you Spacer's Choice rations.
Cause that's nasty. Okay, so she's kinda weak. Why is that, Gwen? Do you regret for making it too low or too high? Now here's a really fun thing.
Oh dear, you spelled your name with a 5.
Words are hard. Thinking no good. Dumb dialogue options unlocked.
If I had your brains 30 years ago, we might not be in this mess.
Charm also does, yeah. So we're gonna put her at high charm as well. Now, do we want... So, she's always kind of a techie person. So she understands weapons. So let's give her some higher perception. Now, do we make perception high and keep strength low average, or below average, or do we keep strength average and keep perception good? Hi, Mistress Fox, how are you? It's good to see you, love. Okay, so she's average. She's average physically, but she's got some decent dexterity and decent perception, and she's really smart. High charm, low intelligence, full bimbo mode. Oh, that's fucking tempting. Like,
You're easily brainwashed. Glad I found you before the board did.
hi. Hi. Do you need strength for bigger guns? I don't know. I'm thinking for heavy weapons, yes. I'm thinking that she's just kind of average, you know? She just kind of drifted through life, had no real aspirations. She's well liked enough.
If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking.
Had a knack for tech. Was never really super convincing to people though, you know? Like she wasn't a leader. So let's see, what do we Yeah, perfect. She's good at talking to people and blending into crowds. But she really had no discernible aptitude.
We'll see about that.
Multiple attributes affect them. Yeah, there are. So we didn't really have any options here. We're just going to drift along, maybe work some odd jobs. As soon as we left our home. So let's make her. I mean, that's true, Juice. That is true. All right, so I really liked this as a starting point. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Because I'm pale as fuck. There's not a side shave. It gives you +1 to determination. What determination does, I don't know. Oh, thanks so much, Elena. I have eaten dinner. What did I have? I had some sandwiches and some fries. Now, you know what we're gonna do, right? She's got to have purple hair. You know, a little bit on the brow. A little higher. Right there. We'll shorten her jaw up just a little bit. Right there. Right there. Shrink her nose. Tilt it down a little. Widen it. Put it a little lower on her face. She's got them nice high cheekbones. Side shave 5 ever, exactly. So let's look at her hair. Let's first do the eyebrows. We want some eyebrows with a nice arch to them, you know? There we go. That's honestly pretty close to my eyebrows. I'm not doing the unibrow. So let's get super bright hair so that we can look through the styles easier. No. That would be cute if it weren't white person with dreads. Like, I like the way that that's parted. I like that. Kind of up in a bun. It's because everyone looks like Zarya from Overwatch, yeah. Ooh, that's good. Oh, it's okay. Everything else is short. Yeah, those are good dreads, but not on her. I agree. Okay, so should we do bangs or bun? I'm not making Helga Pataki. I kind of like, ooh. Ooh. It looks like the bun wins. Move it, football head. Now, obviously, y'all, obviously, we gotta find it. Where is it? There it is. There's the purple hair. Purple hair and purple eyes. Now, she's gotta have a little makeup on, but we want to give her a nice light look, you know? Like right here. I demand more hair mods as well. Hold on. Fucking Joker scars, what the fuck? We'll give her this nice little scar right here. She was leaving for some reason. She got into trouble when she just bumped into the wrong person on the street back in Philadelphia. Well, New Philadelphia. Old Philadelphia got wiped off from the map during the war. You know, just put a little age on her. Just a little. Which is Edgelord's choice? Oh yeah, fucking yeah. Which is color Vi? No, we'll call her Violet. We'll call her Violet. No. She's Nessa. This is Nessa the Nihilist. She just kind of doesn't really care. Yeah, the Canadian War. Exactly.
Looks to be your lucky day.
Nice, Jews. This game does take place in a society. A really shitty one. This is what won my heart over immediately.
Not likely, bootlickers.
Fucking bootlickers. The end hedonist, I like it.
Initiate skip jump.
Like, one of the first lines out of his mouth is "not today, bootlickers." And I'm just like, yeah. Hi, Pun, thank you so much for that 7 months of subs. Shit. Can y'all believe that I've been doing this for 7 months? Feels like it's been 3 weeks.
Shit.
So, she's gonna be sarcastic. Because, you know, doesn't have it in her to take everything so seriously.
What's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation.
Oh, lovely Pun. How is he?
Give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a
I think so, Alyssa, and I'm fucking here for it.
Dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see done myself, of course, but the board has a...
But, you know, during the training program, to become a colonist on the Ship of Hope, she made some friends. Nessa made some friends. And they actually made her smile for the first time in a long time.
Good luck.
So, while Nessa doesn't really care so much about the people at large here, she feels like she has a duty to help her fellow colonists. Good, that's so good, Honey Pun. Remember the Hope. Hey, Tay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Say hi to Brinny for me and tell her to have a good stream.
Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is
Oh, thank you,
Hawthorne, and
Rennie.
he should be waiting
Thank
for
you for
you
the
at the
100 bits.
landing site.
I appreciate it.
He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless
They put the
monitor,
punk in
so I
Adam
can
Punk
track
that was
your
original
progress.
Fallout. Yeah,
I'll
yeah, they
check in
did.
with you as soon as you land. Good luck.
Oh yeah, you totally can
I
shoot
will.
fascists.
All the colonists are counting
Aw,
on
thanks
you.
so much, Rennie. I appreciate it. So I'm noticing a little frame droppage, just a little bit. So we're gonna see what happens when we land and once we actually get started moving. We may need to decrease the the graphics capacity just a little.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name?
Welp.
Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
It's only okay. Hold on just a second. Let's get in here. Let's hit detect, because I know it's gonna drop a few things. But I do want view distance very high.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you
There we
than
go.
before
That's
now.
good.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the
Ooh, what's that
bounty
over
on my
there?
head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty
I am
way
not
to
in
go.
Kansas. It's so cute. Look at it, it's so cute. He's called a Sprat. I'm not looking for some stylish tall boots. Aw, darn, Lisa. I'm sorry. They're so cute. Oh, hi, Adreno. Which is a health thingy. Alright, so this game put in the fact that you can actually hide in tall grass, and that's awesome. I'm a big fan. Oh, he's looking for me now, but I don't have a weapon of any fucking kind. Up. And we're good. Time dilation.
Easy
Yes,
now.
I am a
You've
Pokemon,
been
thank
frozen
you.
for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Welp. Oh, teaching you to use your health pack by hurting you. What is this? Opposing force?
Hey, you, come here.
Look at this poor
You've tried
dumb
the best
kid.
now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds
You
of
did
that, right?
hit your future vape. Yeah,
Just
just
barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
hold on. What's this about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics.
Unemployed lunatics.
With guns. Some hullhead grounded.
Oh,
their
this game will
spacecraft
get very
out in the open.
political.
That's a real good way to attract
Corporate law is the only
marauders.
law that
See those
matters.
canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Someone grounded their ship. Okay. Legally, I'll hunt him down. Look, you're an idiot. Give me your gun before you get killed.
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction.
You
You've
tried the best. Now try the rest.
Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or
So,
nothing, but
I could
I'm not allowed to fraternize with
have...
Cleo
Oh, hey,
workers.
Reagan. It's good to
Company
see you.
policy. You hit your head or something?
So what I could have done is I
You're
could
an
have used my
Emerald
medical
Vale.
skill to get a little
We're
of
a Spacer's
experience
choice community.
and patch him up,
Edgewater's a
and he
little
would also
ways
give me
down.
his
Pretty place in the
baton.
Vale. Be sure to
But
stop by a provisioner's for
I didn't care
our
enough to
famous
ask.
salt tuna.
could just shoot him right now. I could actually just shoot the kid right now. Oh, look at how fucking good this is. There we go. Dehydrated water tablets. Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Just add air. Now available in carbonated. Well, it's not that I'm evil, it's just that I'm kind of a drifter.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Whoosh. Tactical time dilation. I get bullet time. It's just bullet time. I'm not evil. I'm just a drifter. And I don't really, you know, care. He had nothing. This poor goon never saw it coming. Oh, cool. I have high enough ability that I can do that. Basically VATS, yeah. Mag picks, fish sticks, sliced bread, another mag pick, and we can hack. What's in here? Telescoping staff. Oh, and Sarah, I did learn the fun way that people can explode. And I'm so here for it. Yeah, you can. Also, one of the really wonderful things is hitting someone in the head actually hurts their head instead of, like, is a critical point. Oh, so good. Oh, Lena, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. How are you, love? It's so good to see you. Yeah, it's real visceral. Alright, come on, load in. There we go.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Alright, chill out.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators.
An external
Go on, that
aftermarket
runway.
conscious, yeah.
Landing in the
Oh,
Val
it's
without
so
using
good,
an official
Kaine.
Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
These characters look about as good as Fallout 4 characters. I mean, maybe a little bit better, but look at how old Fallout 4 is. But there's imperfections, like, look at how her moles are imperfect, how her right cheek is just a little bit more broad than her left. They look fantastic. They look human. Hi, Sassy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, she is a cop.
You out of your mind? No way! Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, you know.
Yeah, she's got a
couple of
pimple
ways to
scar on her
catch
left
my
cheek.
breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Guess I'll have to give you... I bet you could get these marauders to tell you who the owner of the ship is.
You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Let's just see what happens. I'm not attached to this situation yet.
I just earned a fine bonus.
I am gonna go loot the bodies, though. Yeah, she did. She shot her own dude. That one's empty. Oh, it's a cannon feral. That one's dead. Yeah, cops just be like that.
This is gonna take a lot.
Of course it's gonna take a lot of paperwork, so let's just go into the ship. We can assume that this was Hawthorne's ship.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Every corporate shill. I mean, it is. I can 100% just kill them both.
Hello, Marauder.
I could have killed that kid in the
I am
cavern,
Ada,
too.
the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
If the people helping me die can have their guns, exactly. But what are you gonna do? Are you gonna self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Look, I need to get the ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain.
Look, I just want to get off
Alex
this
Hawthorne.
planet. Hawthorne was supposed to meet me when I
I
landed.
deduce from the tone of your voice that
Fine.
Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
He met my escape pod, alright, head first.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information.
My escape pod landed
Thank
on the
you for your
beacon.
patience
Hawthorne was
and
supposed to
for your
plant the beacon
honesty.
and move back.
I am programmed to
He
take
only
orders
planted the beacon.
exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If
I
accept your
landed on him.
orders,
He's a
then
red
you must
splatter
be
under my
Captain
escape
Hawthorne.
pod.
Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you
Well
can't
done,
fly.
Captain Hawthorne.
So,
I see your powers of
she's
deductive
used to
reasoning remain
coasting,
intact.
right?
Unfortunately, our engine
Nessa's
is
used to
currently
coasting.
inoperable.
So she's used to
Our
taking
main
on
drive
a
suffered
couple of
critical
different
power failure,
names.
and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Which means she's totally fine
Astutely observed.
with just
However, the probability of locating a power regulator
let it, like,
within a
just
worker
being
settlement
Captain Hawthorne for a
falls within
while.
acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge.
Excuse me.
Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies
You, Alex
Alex
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor.
I love it.
of
Oh, it's
Captain
so
the
fun.
Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, I got it.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this
Now,
time.
here's the real question, y'all. Was that Captain Hawthorne? Or was that another person pretending to be Captain Hawthorne? Alright, so this is how this works, right? And we're going to go ahead and put a point into tech so that we can unlock the 20-point engineering skill. We level up each of our sections and it increases each one by 1 point. I want some more handguns. Ooh, there we go. Long guns, TTD, hit locations unlocked. We'll put some points into dialogue. I guess well, she's not really much of a leader, so I'm not really gonna worry about that too much yet. Put some into this for hack. And I guess we'll put one into defense. Cool. Apply. Perks. Every 2 levels we get a perk. Alright, Cass, I'll be right here. It is some Dread Pirate Roberts shit, isn't it? Alright, +5 armor rating. Companion crit chance. Minus 25% weapon and armor durability loss. That's true, Juice. That could have been the case too. Because there was another dead body near the escape pod. Carrying capacity would be really good. Tactical time dilation if we're using handguns. I am going to try. Oh yeah, we can totally get better looking clothes. I am going to try to not use fast travel through the game. Hi Junkmane, how are you? Alright, let's get carrying capacity. for later. She's used to carrying stuff on her back.
If you're equipped,
Like,
I
she may not be
suppose
particularly
everything
strong,
unreliable belongs
but
to you
what
now,
she
Captain.
is
Help yourself. Now,
used to
ribbon.
shifting her weight and moving things around and just being able to carry stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of justifying this along the way. That's true. It's a little bit better. 7. I like the knockdown. Let's do the knockdown. Good to hear. I hope you're having fun. Okay, so Revan, you can buy it on the Epic Game Store for $60, or you can effectively rent it.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it
You
like it
can
was your
effectively
ship.
rent it
And
using the
if this ship
Xbox
is yours,
Game Pass
well,
for
man, you owe
PC.
Spacer's Choice a hefty fine.
It's
Afraid
like
we're gonna dock
$5 a
your
month,
pay.
and the first month is $1. I don't have a job. Do you take down payments and wanton violence? Nah, let's lie.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I...
Now, if I was
Constable Reyes in
evil,
Edgewater. Edgewater's
I
not
would have
too
attacked
far.
her.
Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
you're gonna see me steal a lot of stuff. Because one, it's corporate property. It's not the individual's property. So fuck them. Okay, that's what that does. Which that is what, F? No, it's not. It's T. So let's see if there is an auto run. We're gonna see, is there an auto run, like a toggle run? See if we see it. View ledger. Oh, I don't think there's an auto run. There's not. There's no auto run. That's weird. All right, you know what, Saria? We'll look. What is the max FOV? 75. 120. Let's turn it up to 85. There we go. I like that. That's good. There is a sprint. 3D printing some new parts for your marshmallow machine. Nice. Yeah, no toggle run. That's weird. Whoops, I missed. Not this time. My aim is bad. My aim is bad. Alright, fuck both of y'all. Ooh, I think that one lost her head. Yep, that head's gone. So when you're sprinting, your if you're sprinting in time dilation, then it drains it faster. Okay, so what did we just get? I know about armor management. Let's see, 4. Rebuilt mining gear, 3. Tech skills plus 5, though. I really like tech skills plus 5. Modifications, quests, junk. Okay. A medium-sized award, typical of the kind given out for annual company-wide achievement banquets. Ugh. That sounds gross. Okay, that's pretty. That's so pretty. And the first thing we see when we walk in is a fucking graveyard. I'm not sure. You maybe could
Don't go
be a
ambling out in
complete
those hills.
corporate
That's
stooge.
Marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed in the hills back there.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a
You can do
booze
that
for the
because you gotta
cranium?
see both
Ain't
sides.
safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's
Oh
high
god, it
wall
is truly an
at
Obsidian
low,
game, isn't it,
low
Gwen?
prices.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh, thank you so much, Raza. How are you?
But I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town
Tuning's
of
all about
Edgewater.
choices. That's why you
We're
can be a
all part of the
fascist in New
Spacer's
Vegas,
Choice
yeah.
family.
I'm looking to make, you know, I am broke. I'm in a new town. I need to make what money I can to survive.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own
Aw,
our place. We rent it
Alyssa.
from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork.
Paperwork
Paperwork means
signature.
signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Making people pay?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd
Oh,
put the
no,
whole town
Goat.
10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect them yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Sure, I'll collect the fees.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Okay, why?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Wow, that's crazy, Goat. Alright, where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is.
Okay, he's over by the landing, pad.
pad.
So... we'll go see Ludwig first. Landing pad's over there, I think. Maybe it's behind. I don't know. But of course, we'll go up the stairs here. And we'll steal some shit. Ooh, heavy ammo. Cool. Weapon parts. Armor parts. Red noodles. Oh, I can't steal it. There's a bypass shunt. Some money. I'll take a shovel. It's an obsidian game. I may be able to dig. Well, only because I went in that house last night. That is the only reason I didn't. Aw, Lavender, thank you so much. All right, can we dig up the graves? That's an important question. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a New Vegas grave dig. All right. Do you want to end your years on luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. My voice. Shovels and spades. I need another bypass shunt that I do not have. Heavy and light, okay. You can hear spirits whispering in New Vegas, what? Alright, so let's explore. Oh, that sucks. Oh, look at the little sprat. You're so cute. Alright, can't walk in there. This looks like a landing dock of some sort. Yeah, landing pad. Here we go. Here's Ludwig. Good. Can't steal right in front of his eyes. But I can steal right now, and I can take this back. Oh, well, let's talk to him first.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifle.
There's very good reason
I
for
want to
that,
make
Junk
sure you're
Bane.
up to snuff.
Except ideally, the story will be better. Silas
I
sent
told
me.
Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance.
A holy blade?
Guess this
What?
means he's finally heard the calling.
Oh, Ludwig's holy blade. Wait, what are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I've been saying.
Violet Nightmare. Oh, heck. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I really appreciate that.
Mechanicals. Creatures
You rock,
forged
love.
in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about.
Shit.
Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their
I have no
uprising.
idea, Reagan. I accepted the quest that this guy gives last night,
Where will you be?
and then I logged off and deleted all my save
Cowering
files.
beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
A lot of subs. Thank y'all so much. Got a question for you.
Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you. Scanning you.
This whole
with
kind of idea
murderous
called
eyes.
Kablam? Cool. Can't say that I have.
Pray to the law that you never do. A mechanical never forgets the face of its
This
enemy.
fucking weirdo. Okay, should we help this guy? Like, I
And
don't
once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will
I don't
take
fully
away our very lives.
care, but I need the money. Sure, I need the money.
I've been gathering up
Hi,
a
Sarah
war
Lump.
chest
How
over the
are
years.
you? It's good to see
Some
you.
tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
You know, proper armies do pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
Okay, cool. What do you need done? I'm probably not gonna do it, but what do you need done?
Prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
Ah,
Scout
good,
must not
Raza.
be permitted
Hi.
to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Aww. Alright, I'll see you later, dude. I just wanted to kind of go along with what he said, like, because he's clearly a little disturbed. I didn't want to upset him. Ooh, I've never been in here. Are there people in here? There aren't. There's a mag pick. Yo, this isn't stealing. Awesome. Oh, I can't pick that. Purple berry fizzy tea. It's a caffeine drink. And a bunch of nanners. Heck yeah. Cool, we get some ammo. Oh, what's over here? More stuff that I can't unlock. But let's go back around here. Yeah, that robot's probably gonna be super scary and hella dangerous. Because now we can go and unlock that thing in the Inhumers place. Nope, it wasn't this. It was this. I totally stole a bypass shunt. Oh, I loved the Jodie season. I am a massive fan of Jodie Whittaker playing Doctor Who. Then what was the unlock thing? If it wasn't a mag pick and it wasn't a bypass shunt. It was skill. That's what it was.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Fuck it, I don't care.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Go where I want.
Hey, keep it down. That kind of talk's bound to put sights on the both of us. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association.
We're probably hardy
People
enough to
even
weather
talk.
it. We're fine. Sound like I'm being watched.
The walls talk, is all.
Do they? Are
We
they
all
interesting?
got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
You know, I've got some training. I've seen a lot of people die, as happens when you're on the streets. So I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
Company Town is full of a lot of snitches. Look, you obviously need help.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly.
This is how badly brainwashed
Company
they are.
always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
You can't blame yourself because you got
I
sick.
really
What's
wish
wrong
wouldn't
with
say
you?
those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint.
They fucked these
If
people
you
up
don't mind,
big
I'd like to be
time.
alone for a spell.
Alright. I'm not gonna steal from sick people. I'll steal from some people, but I won't steal from sick people. We have reached peak capitalism. Hold on, hold on. Conrad! We're gonna go in here first. We're gonna close the door so that we can steal all the bodies, all the stuff off the bodies. Cause what? They don't need them. I'll have a good night, Pun. Thank you so much for stopping by. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay for his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms, passed down from his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry him out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and no one's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me. Just give me a special sign, wiggle your eyebrows or something. Alright, Phyllis. I don't care. Because guess what? You have to rent your gravesites because they're company property of Spacer's Choice.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice
The workers aren't
standards.
Spacer's Choice property.
You will also
They're
report to me
assets.
in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary
What the fuck says
restitution.
pecuniary? You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity
They do expect
of
you
our
to come
fair
in after
settlement.
death, yeah.
When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some quality drama there, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals.
The cereals.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights
Awesome,
revoked for
Vermicling.
this
It's
dereliction.
fun. I like it.
With
The
my
little bit that I
apologies.
played. Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see.
Right,
I've had to keep
Pin?
this old place running with my own
Right?
savings.
Same here, Arbez. He's actually an asymmetrical. He's got an asymmetrical face. That's huge. Hey, look, just give him an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Since I went ahead and already did that, what about Eugene's gold teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
You literally left a note from Phyllis open
Ben, you
in the
know
back room.
Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then.
Oh
and I
yeah,
don't
you're right,
approve of
Juice.
it now.
You're right.
Eugene's golden teeth were
And
a
you can
family
be a
heirloom,
space fascist, so.
representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Sure, I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Yeti. Alright, take care, Sazzy. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, we got Missy Kooky. Well, you're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Here we go, baby. Goodbye. Alright, we're done with him. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna commit. There was a... Do tell, Juice. Do tell. So we've got Fincat, one of the tuxes. Schrodie, the bigger tux. Bootsy, the long-hair kitty. And Kookie's the little orange cat.
I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
We'll see if you can actually see me. Fuck it.
Well,
Fincat.
Did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post.
I love
tomorrow.
them so much.
Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued.
That's fair, Shadow. I can do that.
Spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
That's totally fair. You want to tell me what's got you so nervous, dude?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Oh, that's so good, Juice. So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
He told me everything. How long did you think you could keep... No, knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching.
Fucking
And
nerd
soon
boys
I
are
shall be
so
ushered through
weak.
The great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Look, I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me...
Oh, thank you so much,
could
Anarchist.
really
How
use the
are you?
help.
It's good to see you. Depends on what you need done.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all.
Second story work? What does that
There's
even
a
mean?
cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and
Well,
bring it
yeah,
back
yeah.
to me.
I'll think about it.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Oh?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary.
I overheard
your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Well, he's got symptoms of something.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive.
Well then.
How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town.
She does have big
And we don't have
ears.
the
One of
medicine to
them's
treat 'em all.
it's one of it.
Can't reach
The
out to
one on
corporate
her
without
left
crossing
side
the
is
river of red
just the
tape.
lighting.
So I'm reaching out to you.
I get it.
Something like that.
See, I'll help her.
I'm not in the habit
because of my
robbing,
soft spot.
but
for
sometimes
sick
you've got to
people.
do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
So
That's all I can
she'll sell
ask
it
of
to
you.
me. She'll give it to sick people, and we'll be good.
Almost lost a finger in a cannery today.
Actually, Arbez, I have no idea what they say about people with big ears. Alright, 95.4, 91.5, 96. 5%. How much does this cost? Oof. Can't do it. Need 23 weapon parts. Also, there's that, Alyssa. I mean, obviously, they lose heat quickly. They can hear real good. Obviously, I'm going to help the cute girl over the weird old man. So I've never been in here. Let's see what's in here that we can nab from the company. Okay, not that. Tossball blocker. Ooh, one-handed melee, 113 DPS. Be still my fucking heart. Yeah, I don't care. Is there anybody in here? I wanna steal all your shit. Armor parts. Oh, it's not even stealing. Yeah, Finney's playing. I guess it's just kind of abandoned. Okay. Open last search. First entry of Indumati. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me, as I'll look up and think of you. Transcript, note from Imundi. Indumati, not Imundi, Indumati. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You're patient and present in a way that I'm not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name's Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Return to route. One record, last entry of mechanical engineering. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. It kind of seems like space lacrosse, yeah. Yo, what up, Bypass Shunt? We gonna do some hacking. And we're almost certainly gonna be leveling up lockpicking next level. Alright, cool. Thanks. Oh, fall damage. I mean, I did jump out of a second story window. Balcony. But still. So that's a woman named Parvati's house. We talked to him. Cantina. Let's not go into the cantina yet. We needed to find somebody up there in the cannery. So list realistic fall damage, right? I wanted to be fine jumping off of a second story platform. Quinn! Rose! Bergdis! Hey friends, how the fuck are ya? To those coming in who don't know me, welcome to Ultraviolet. I'm Vi. Say fuck a lot. I am a full-time streamer. I am a variety streamer. I'm a trans streamer. This is my birthday stream. I turned 33 on Sunday. But welcome. I hope you like my content. I hope that you give me a follow. That would be neat. I'm almost at 1,500 follows. What the fuck? But if not, what's most important is that you just have a good time. So welcome. Yeah, Quinn, it's birthday stream. And how the hell are you? No, I am actually turning 33. Oh, thanks, Bergdis. I will be 33 in 2 days. Born October 27th, 1986. Thanks so much, Scalder. Still just a baby.
Worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Nice, Quinn. I thought you were like 25.
Shit.
You did,
Well, we're
Anna.
still
We
on
gave
about
it
that.
away about an hour
Here, take
ago.
the fees. I'd
But
appreciate
hey,
it if you
welcome.
didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Hold on, what? These papers aren't signed in your name?
Because they're not my
Unless you're
deeds and not
trans,
my gravesite.
yes.
Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be.
It's good to see you.
Law requires delinquent gravesite fees.
Hopefully I'll be able to
paid
get
by the
some more
deceased
for
party's
whenever the fuck
closest
we do our
living
24-hour
relative,
stream.
which
I
meant
am
me.
too, Quinn. It's so
Kinda.
fun.
Eugene was a good worker.
So this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through
Nice,
his upper story.
Bergdus.
Can't
Alright,
imagine why.
so we've got two people,
The kid
right?
was doing all right at his desk.
Or 3 people. We've got one viewer in here who was born 10/26/87. There's me who's 10/27/86. And then there's another person in here who was 10/28/85.
We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire.
95,
Spacer's choice
jeez.
handguns aren't the most reliable.
I think so. Yeah, everyone thinks I'm like 25. Oh, hi, Sierra. It's good to see you. That's an awful thing to say,
Not
bitch.
half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with.
Heck yeah.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did
Nice,
to
Cinder.
himself
Well,
was
we
vandalism.
had Honey Pun Master in here earlier who was born in 69. 69. What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's choice.
99, wow. He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which
I'm a
means he was
spellover.
approved for burial, which means his papers
Oh,
went
yep,
through,
there's reality.
which means the town's in the
So
clear.
how was Destiny 2, Quinn?
I'm just glad to put this whole
I'm gonna want to
argument
play
here
this
behind
all
me.
fucking
Eugene can rest his
weekend.
bones in peace, and the rest
But I'm
of
not
us
gonna be
can
able
get on
to
with
because
our
I'm
own
only gonna
lives.
play this on stream. So, like, y'all will get to experience it. Why didn't I take fall damage there? Oh well. So y'all are going to get to experience the whole game with me. Do I have a hack skill of 20? I have a hack skill of 20. Cool. 200% natural health regen. Alright, what's my carrying capacity? Those are my bits. Oh, I don't think it shows. Alright, we're gonna sell the rebuilt mining gear. Sell the Sentry Saber. For firearms failing to contain bullets. Yeah, that's true. Fucking Spacer's choice. All their stuff is garbage. What is this? 3 armor, tech skills plus 5. Nah. Oh, we have 226 bits. There are 01 kids in your class? Ah. I can't imagine. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Outer Wilds or Outer Worlds? There. I'm not gonna risk stealing in here. I understand discretion. I mean, thinking about it, Outer Wilds too, really. Oh, thank you so much, Lavender. It has been good so far. It's been really nice so far. Having everybody here, yeah, I've loved it. Oh shit, VMonkey28, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community, and I hope you have a great time. I'm sorry, I got caught up in everything.
Argo?
Shit, I missed the conversation.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Must be the town boss. I've never played it. I haven't been able to buy it
Outpost
yet.
Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
What do you... I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck.
No,
Seems
you
I allowed
don't.
my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power converter, and I can't go to Tashi Station.
Up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing.
Aren't they just, Sierra? We were just talking about that.
But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly
Oh,
how
dang,
you may
Pen.
retrieve it without frying yourself in the
Moon's
process.
haunted. Yeah, she is cute. Let me guess, you want me to do something before you'll help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab.
But I don't know if I'm going to
Most
run with her very
abandoned,
much because
so
I'm a tech
all
character.
that power is being squandered.
But I may.
Go down
Depends
to
on the other
geothermal plant.
companions that I have
Reroute
no
power from the
idea
botanical
about.
district
Hi,
over
baby.
to us.
Don't
Once their
poke me in
power's
the
shut down,
boob.
you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
That's better. What are you doing? Okay, cool. Wait, when you say mostly abandoned, what the
I was
what
not
is this dude
entirely
name?
sure how to tell you.
Look at his
The
bowler
botanical labs
hat.
are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Because that's Reed Thompson. I don't know. What a surprise! Never would have guessed.
I am not trying to pull one
I know,
over on
I
you,
know.
friend. You
Terms
were
of
bound
service.
to run into them sooner or later.
Bye, everybody.
The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers.
Haunted by the
I need them
specter
back
of
at their
communism.
posts. I need them to come home.
So, it's on the Epic Game Store. It's also on the Microsoft Store. Microsoft has their Xbox Game Pass, and they're doing a beta for PC. So it's kind of like Origin's Premier service from EA, where you can basically pay a monthly fee and get access to a large library of games. This is on it, and the introductory beta price is $1. Exactly, Alyssa. So I get to play this for the next month for $1, and if it takes me 2, it's an extra $5. Yeah, if I could afford the normal price, I just would have bought it so that I wouldn't have to pay monthly for it.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Oh yeah. Even for the $5 a month, it's hugely worth it. It's like 100 games for $5 a month. I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right.
So
with you,
here's
Mr.
the
Thompson.
thing, y'all.
Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that
Here's
she
the
is
thing.
talented.
So
and may prove useful to you.
we're definitely gonna go find out more information about these people,
Great.
right?
I got my wrenches.
Like
my
about the people in the
domesticators
botanical
and
plant.
hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
But here's
well,
the
I'm glad to
thing.
hear that. Best of luck to you.
Wait,
and thank you again.
is
for
she
your
actually
help.
Birch?
It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Yes, I have companions now. Come on, let's go. So here's the thing. Bowler Hat wants us to bring them back into the fold, right? Steal their power. So do we? And this may change later.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk?
Oh, it is awesome. Here's the thing. We'll find out more information. This may affect our situation.
Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry.
Do we steal the
just
power
wanna
from
get
these
out here.
people and force
And
them
likely
out
don't wanna
of
tag
dystopia
along
capitalism?
me.
Do we
It's
bring
just
them back into the
Mr.
fold? Do
Thompson
we bring
has
the
his
other
own
people
view
back in
on
the fold so
matters.
that they're
On
not
account of it's
struggling
his
as much
job
to
and
survive,
all, but
but are under the yoke
not the only
of
side
space
of the cake.
capitalism?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The
See, that's
deserters
what
are
I'm
decent
thinking,
folk.
Reagan, but I want to
Use
see what
them
the other
right
side has to
before
say
them.
first. Because I'm all about dismantling some corporate power structures. I mean, I can't believe this town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that
This kind of space capitalism is
we're one
so
big
bad.
Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no
Yeah,
lights to
checking
see,
out
heat to
the
cook,
deserters
they'll be at the mercy of marauders or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar
was a
about it.
plan. Like, we were going to
That's
do
his
that.
name is.
Because Nessa may not believe in much of anything, but she doesn't believe in acting rashly. You're fucking right, Sierra. Wayland Yutani ain't got shit on them.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Cool. Hey, cannery workers. Whatever. Alright, so small grave matter, we just have returned to Silas. So let's go do that, and then we'll go visit Vicar what's-his-fuck. Alright. There it is. Yeah, where's my luxury gay space communism? I was fucking promised.